Caleb, you're forgetting a lot lately.
Oh,
Does that happen after you have children?
I'm just so concentrated on my friends.
Oh, what a sweet fella.
Oh, wow.
I'm
What
just
what a sweet way to ignore
thinking
your
about
deteriorating brain.
How sad I'm gonna be when you guys die one day.
Lonely.
I actually legitimately think about that and get sad.
Me dying?
Just
Or you dying?
everyone. Like, I'll be like, God, if I outlive my brother somehow, that's really gonna fucking suck.
Well, there's a 50-50 chance you might.
He's 3 years younger than me.
It's got nothing to do with
He's
it.
significantly less fat than I am, so he's got the head start right now. But he has a terrible diet, whereas I'm turning that around. So it's kind of a toss-up.
Do you not want...
He's also not a good driver, so that might be in my favor.
Oh. Do you want him to live longer than you?
I think so.
You want him to experience losing you?
Maybe we should just shoot each other at the exact
Yeah,
same
you should
time.
have a suicide pact.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm gonna talk to him about this.
Derek, who do you want to die before? Who do you want to mourn you?
When you say die before, do you mean in the presence of, or
Yes. Who do you want
wanna-
to be standing before?
Who do you want to self-immolate
on their
in front
deathbed?
of? Whose lawn do you want to self-immolate in?
probably
really wanna send
probably
a
one of the
message?
members of Rage Against the Machine?
Which one?
I don't know. Any
Tim
of them,
Comerford.
to make them
definitely.
feel bad about using an image of a monk self-immolating, so that they can go, I didn't really think about the reality of the gravity of that.
Yeah.
I'm just making songs about the White House while making millions of dollars.
They would use you on the next album cover.
That would be unfortunate. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to think about the concept of death too long, ever. Really, to be honest.
Why? Because that makes it real?
Yes.
I agree.
Because then you think about how you just have like a finite clock, like a sand in the hourglass situation where it's just ever dwindling, and I don't like to think about that. Because then I think about all the time I've spent just like cranking my fucking dick or like lying in bed doing literally nothing, and it's like, wow, this fucking sucks.
But those are the times we look back on.
No, it's like I could have gone on a walk with my loved ones. I could have called my mom. I could have done anything besides just lie in bed and rot. But
Oh, but if you called your mom, what would
I
she
did.
say? Make your bed.
No, if I called my mom, she'd probably just say something.
Make
Stop
your
that.
bed.
Stop
That would
cranking
make
it.
me feel something besides abject misery.
goddamn bed.
I mean, maybe I need that. Maybe I need that kind of Petersonian influence.
In a Petersonian sense, maybe if you had made your bed instead of stiffening your sheets, just cranking.
Stiffening
instead of
sheets.
producing my own starch.
Yeah.
My father went into like cardiac arrest when he saw the movie You, Me, and Dupree.
Did he actually?
Pretty much. Because of a joke in that movie. It made him laugh so hard he like fucking seized.
That You, Me, and Dupree almost killed your dad.
Yeah.
Of all movies,
yeah.
of all films,
To
You,
murder
Me, and Dupree.
him.
Yeah. I would have had to go on like a personal quest to kill Owen Wilson.
Just break his nose so that it looks
Yeah.
normal again.
Yeah.
And he looks in the mirror and just says, "Wow,
wow.
wow."
No, he goes, whoa.
Whoa.
That's fucked up. No, he it was like a part where like Dupree is in the basement cranking his fucking cock into a sock, into like a tube sock, and it's like the guy who he's living with tube sock, and so he obviously takes up a little contention with it,
Yeah.
and he's yelling with his wife like upstairs, and he's like, that's it, like he's gotta go, and she's like, honey, he's got nowhere else to go, and he's like, he's up there starching my sock, and my dad just
Starching.
like something in like all it was like all of his ribs broke at once, and he went like "Woo!"
Help me, son.
folded over like as quick as a mouse trap, and just it was fucking, and we were at a movie theater too,
He got
and
kicked
everybody
out.
looked at him, and he made a noise I've never heard him make before or since.
Oh.
Just like Wario's like about to be hit by a semi truck. That's the sound he made.
Did he recover from this?
I swear to Christ, he was like as red as
He's
a
never
fucking
been the
tomato
same.
for like 35 minutes, and just like we were in the car, and he'd be like, God damn, like wiping a tear away from his eye. I was like,
Oh
Jesus
my God.
Christ, dude, you mean Dupree broke my father? The only other thing that ever made him laugh that hard too was actually a sketch that I made. And it wasn't even a funny joke that made him die. It was just very, very stupid joke. It was like a sketch where I was burglarizing Choobs' house, and I ordered a pizza to the house like while it was being burgled, and like that doesn't get revealed till the pizza driver shows up, and the fucking Choobs goes, "Did you order a fucking za?" And I just like I have like a ski mask on, and I'm like, "Yeah," and that's what got him. That's what sent him over the edge.
Yeah.
Just me going, yeah. After saying, "Did you order a fucking saw?" Yeah. And that he was like doubled over our sink because I showed it to him on like my phone, and he's doubled over our fucking sink in the kitchen, like dry heaving and sweating and shit. I was like, "What the fuck did I do to you?" Like,
Why did you do that to your dad?
I didn't mean to. I felt so
wrong with you?
bad. The man who birthed me, and he didn't.
Man, do you
deserve
think
that.
one day there's just gonna be a joke that's just too much for him? It's gonna put him in the
Does it
hospital.
I
in.
think so.
Does him in.
I think so. Yeah.
When like you, me,
Me, and Dupree too.
yeah, you, me, and Dupree 3.
They just skip two.
Yeah,
because
they
it
skip-
doesn't rhyme.
You,
Yeah.
me, and do 3.
You, me, and do 3.
You, me, and Mew 3.
There it is. Now we've arrived at.
God, I wish I could laugh at something so much that it shatters all my ribs at once.
You really?
I just tumble over.
You, me, and Mew 3. Ah!
Yeah, that fucking toppled him, dude.
Is Mew 3 real?
Not yet.
No,
Okay, but
Mega
he will
Mewtwo
be, right?
might be.
Someday, yeah.
Maybe.
Caleb, what do the feathers do?
I don't know. What do you care?
Man,
What's through you, kid?
You don't give a shit.
Buzz
They help
off,
you-
kid.
they help
I'm
you
working
fly.
here.
You hit A and then you can like knock one.
everyone's being fucking mean to me
by
today.
doing that.
I was at my friend's house earlier today, and he was fucking mean.
What do you do?
Just
What do you do?
fucking-
What did you do? What did you do to deserve it?
Wow. You know?
What were you wearing?
What? Yeah.
Wait. We're gonna go back to something. He had a mole hole up on that like crow's nest on the ship.
Oh,
The
yeah.
mole?
That's actually
How
where
does that work?
He brought his own
He
dirt.
brought. Yeah. He supplied BYOD.
So he's just laying under a pile of dirt on a crow's nest,
That's his existence.
waiting for a bear to climb up.
He waited
I
for
feel like
a
that's
long.
allegorical
Yeah.
for life as a whole.
It
Yeah,
sounds
for
like a
something.
biblical story.
Yeah.
Think
Like
of,
when Samson found that lion full of bees.
yeah.
Well, did that happen?
Yeah, he
Actually,
found a lion full of bees. It was
actually-
dead.
Were they super high and smoked out?
Oh, those bees are couch locked. Oh. Oh man. This level specifically, I remember my friend playing this game, and he wouldn't let me try it, and I'm like, oh, I want to get N64. I want to buy Banjo Kazooie.
Who are you still friends with this guy?
No.
Let's call him. Oh.
I hate him. He still lives by my parents' house.
And you just like he was the friend that you had to hang out with because you live close or because
Yes,
your parents were friends.
He was a proximity friend.
I hated
Oh,
those.
I
We
hated
were-
those
we
too.
were
They
just
were
children.
so dangerous and unpredictable. It's
Yeah.
like, please don't make me go outside and play with him. He lights firecrackers and points
Yeah.
them at me.
Dude,
Yeah.
yes, it was always the kids that were like, they knew that they would get to like have you as like a captive.
You are
for
their
a little
puppet.
while.
You and they are the puppeteer.
And then they just play some sick fucking game with you.
Yes.
That
Did
shit would
you-
happen to me all the time. And like I swear, like everybody else knew I was autistic before I did. And so they just take advantage of my gullibility
Him.
as a kid.
And they just point at
yeah,
you
dude,
and
they'd
throw
be
you
like,
in
the
cage.
boy with tits, get him. Like, fucking awful, man. People do the worst shit. They'd like invite me to places, like we'd bike like really far away, and then they'd like push me down a hill and just leave and shit. Like, I had some terrible fucking like shit that would turn you into the fucking Joker.
Yeah,
happen to me.
you had some dark origin stories.
I really did. I could have been just an. For a little bit, I was an awful person.
You could have turned into,
I could
into
have
the
been.
Yokester.
I could have been just fucking abysmal. I could have definitely been.
You could
like
have been
either,
twisted.
I could have been like either an incel or like a groiper or one of those fuckers, like easily.
But I
A
chose
groip,
not
a groip
to.
cell,
yeah,
as they say.
a groipist.
Did you guys have any groipist?
We did.
Did you guys have any
groipers.
conditional friends? So they'd
what
be-
condition? Give me. an
They'd be
example.
friends with you while you're hanging out on the block, but as soon as you get to school, they have nothing to do with you.
Oh.
They can't be seen with you
Yeah.
when other kids are around. But they,
Yes.
but they
like
will-
kids who you only talk to at lunch.
yeah.
At the lunch
Mhm.
table.
I think I had the opposite. Like I had friends that I had only at school, and I will not hang out with you outside of school. Like that. I had a lot of that.
Yeah. I had what I thought was a really good friend. We would hang out just constantly when we were in the neighborhood, spend all of our time together. But as soon as we got to school, he would just pretend not to know me.
Was he more popular? Was he from just a different clique?
He was significantly more popular than me.
Oh, sad. That's so shitty.
That's the price you pay for pussy.
Truly.
It is.
Sometimes what's it gonna do? Have a couple of laughs with you, or get some pussy pie?
Yeah.
You know.
You must slam puss, as they say in the Bible.
Somewhere in
Or the
there,
Quran, I don't know. It's one of those 3 books.
Let them eat pussy or whatever
Yeah.
that phrase was.
I think that was Mary Antoinette that just said, let them eat pussy.
I'm pretty sure it was Mary Lou Retton, so don't mansplain history to me.
You're right.
What did Mary Lou Retton even do? Wasn't she like a gymnastics coach or some shit? I don't
Olympic
know.
swimmer sounds like
I
a
don't know
swimmer's
shit
name.
about her. Anyone with like 3 names is in the Illuminati.
Yeah, get over yourself.
Either they're a presidential assassin
Or in the
Yeah.
a
Illuminati.
serial killer from Wisconsin.
Or Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Those are the 3 options.
Yeah, like Derek said, Illuminati.
Yeah. When guys turn 18, they pick one of these 3 personalities: presidential shooter, Joseph Gordon-Levitt,
or Illuminati.
or Wisconsin. Yeah,
Wisconsin
or
Illuminati.
Wisconian Cannibal.
Yeah. Wisconian Cannibal is an incredible band name.
That would be a great band name. And you can't take it. We have bought the domain
Yes.
name already.
Transylvanian
Oh,
Hunger.
I thought of a great
Wisconian Cannibal.
I thought of a great domain name the other day that we should buy, and I already forgot what it was.
Go on GoDaddy and buy up all the good domains.
I think I
want to buy GoDaddy.
I think
called
I sent
cyber
it-
squatting.
I think I sent it in our Discord, like what I thought would be a good one. I'm gonna go check what it was.
I love this guy. He speaks in belches.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
he
just
disgusted me.
vomits
I love
his
it.
words. Man, when I was a kid, I thought this was so funny, and my sister got mad at me, and she said it's not funny to make fun of people with speech impediments. And I legitimately now feel bad, this Pavlovian feel bad whenever I talk to this burpee guy. It's like, it's not good to
Man.
make fun of him. I probably shouldn't be.
That is.
She ruined it.
Imagine a
We
speech.
didn't need to be like that.
No.
She ruined it.
Imagine a speech impediment that just causes you to just speak in just belching noises.
That would suck.
What are those gold bricks?
He wants 2 gold bricks. He lost
Oh.
them in his sunken little
Okay.
Shanghai ship.
And he can't swim.
And he can't swim because of course,
So,
he's fat.
This works like a Mario collect-em-all or collectathon game where there's like little mini missions within the level.
Yes.
That you can find.
Mario.
I-
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
I
yeah.
compared it to Mario.
All
They
the
were both
games on
born-
the N64 that were good are like this.
Yes, they were all born at the same time.
Yeah.
It is exactly like it's a
And
Mario.
Zelda. And you don't.
Zelda's a little more unique.
Zelda's not a collectathon.
You're right, but
but
yeah,
you're-
and it's a lot more unique.
You were saying.
It could be argued that it is.
Yeah.
I could argue anything. Ask me to argue something.
Abortion.
Abortion bad.
When I was in debate class in high school, you don't get to choose your topics. So one day I was handed abortion on the side of, anti-abortion. And the person who had to fight me, it was a class that freshmen and seniors could take. And no in-betweens. I'm just kidding. But I had to fight this, really, really young senior on it. And she should have won. And I won. I trampled her. I pounced.
You were the
And-
pro-abortion?
Yeah, no,
Or
anti.
Nice.
I had to win as
You
the
were the
people who were
based-
anti.
And that
And
is,
I won. She just wasn't old enough to be debating me.
And your opinion was what the Supreme Court cited when they
yeah, my
when
opinion
when they
is
eliminated Roe.
correct. I was the
They
one.
cited,
I was Wade.
They cited Caleb v. Freshman Girl,
Yep.
2005. 6,
Oh,
7.
Oh gosh.
8, 9, 10,
no,
11,
no,
12,
no,
13, 14,
maybe
15,
maybe
20, 22.
12. I was a senior.
Okay.
A guy threatened to fight me in debate class because we debated.
He started to debate you or fight you.
to fight me, like physically fight me.
Not with words, but with
No,
fists.
with-
debate you. Okay, sure.
We were talking about whether or not we should do the Pledge of Allegiance in class, and I was like, "Fuck no, that's fucking stupid."
Oh, and did he have a dad who was in the army?
I don't give a fuck what he had. 'Cause I think that is what he said. I think he said like my dad was in the army, and I pissed him off because I said my dad was in the Marine Corps, and that's a real branch of the military.
Yeah, my dad was a little green army man.
Yeah. My dad was in Toy Story. I'm like, cool. My dad got shot by Saddam Hussein. And I don't know.
Yeah, my dad dueled Saddam Hussein.
Yeah, my
over the
And
love
I
of a
don't see
woman.
no Saddam Hussein
my,
around
my
here.
dad beat Saddam Hussein in NBA Jam Tournament Edition. You bitch.
And my dad dunked on Saddam Hussein.
Yeah, my dad broke Saddam's ankles on the fucking paint. Or in the paint. I'm white. So I don't know these terms. I hear them on the tink tonk and the tweeters.
That sounds vaguely racist too, in a way that I can't quite articulate. But
Oh, I can articulate. I know exactly why.
Oh, I'll articulate some racism for you, pal.
oh man, God, I was gonna say something, but now I can't remember what it was.
You keep forgetting things, Jake.
I know.
You're a
Think
feeble
you're
old
getting
man,
old?
Jake.
Wonder what else I'm forgetting. Did I forget, like, do I have children? Am I forgetting them?
I have nightmares sometimes that people who I had sex with approach me that I have a child that's like old enough to like think and feel now.
And what does it think and feel about you?
That I should be hung for my crimes.
Dang. You have a
You straighten him out.
the
with
kid.
belt?
No, the kid comes for revenge.
No, yeah, I have horrible like nightmares like that sometimes where just like a fully grown kid
A
is-
fully grown Derek.
yeah, just comes
approaches
and
you.
fucking suplexes me.
Those are the worst kinds of Derek's.
I can
Fully
attest to
grown.
that.
I had a super vivid dream once that I was an old man and I had a son who was an adult and I was really proud of him and I loved him.
Really?
Yes, it
That's
was
very
like
sweet.
it was
That's a very sweet
super-
dream.
It was super vivid. I felt like paternal love for this child,
That's
which I have
beautiful.
never. Obviously, I don't know what that actually feels like because I have no child.
Well, you do from the dream.
But then
So
I
now you
woke,
don't
I
need
woke
to.
up and
Now
felt
you know you-
genuinely sad for a little while that
Because
he wasn't
it was
there.
over.
that my son wasn't there.
Oh,
Maybe you need to
that's
have a
actually
kid.
very sad.
Yeah, that is incredibly
It-
heartbreaking.
It was very weird for me.
You should have
I-
a child. That's what that dream meant.
You should have a
You should,
child.
you should have a child. Impregnate me right now, Jake.
Raw dog me.
You should fuck for conception.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think you should, Jake. I think
Why
you
do
should
you-
abstain.
Oh.
I think the world is scary enough
The
without
world is.
without having to navigate it with an offspring.
I am pretty black pilled on the future.
I
So
am
that-
as
that-
well, and that's where this rhetoric is coming from.
Yeah. Which I
It's-
hate saying around people that do have kids. Like,
But it's just gonna be a different future. It's not a bad future.
I don't know, man. I think your kids are fucked.
I kind of think so too. But it's like kind of also their problem. It's like what my parents
Yeah.
said.
Hey, at least
Fuck you.
at least your daughters are gonna know Chinese.
Oh, because of TikTok?
No, because they're gonna take over the world.
Oh.
because they will live in the century of China, or the new Chinese century.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is a pretty sweet language, honestly.
Yeah, you know.
I'm sure it makes a lot more sense than the syphilitic king's language that we're speaking right now.
Yeah, all those syphilitic morons that were like, what if the word's the same, but it's like different?
We did it.
Well, and there's a
What
U, but it's the same.
What if I before C?
Except
Except
when I-
after fucking V.
Except after V.
Except when I pee.
Except not when I don't want it to be that way. Then it won't be that way.
Because it's cool.
Yeah.
dog. It's all cool. And what if we put letters there, but you don't pronounce them?
Well, we did that.
Look at this word. It looks like it's but it's right.
Fuck 'em.
Who gives a fucking
Fuck him
rat's
up.
ass?
Caleb, I wanted to compliment your backflips up those ledges. I assume that it's the same kind of backflip from Mario. I know you don't want to hear about Mario anymore, but
All
is
right,
it?
look here, motherfucker.
Do you crouch and then hit the jump button?
Yeah, you crouch and hit the jump
Okay, yeah,
button.
that-
That's
I
exactly
love
how.
that type of backflip. I use it to traverse many Mario.
Hey, we're
levels.
into the next door at Peach's Castle. We got
I
the
despise
key.
how floppy Banjo's snout is. Like it doesn't have
What?
bones.
Is that right?
Look at it flops.
It does kind of wiggle.
Like when he
Oh.
was taking a bow, his snout was like waggling back and forth like an unboiled sausage, and it really made me uncomfortable. Are those enemies? Can you kill them?
They're enemies. They're bad guys. We don't like them. Oh, we need more money.
We gotta learn more music.
I gotta learn more music.
You're turning into one of the belt stalkers.
You got a speech, you better.
It's not funny. We shouldn't be laughing at it, James.
Find me my gold.
We really shouldn't be laughing at it. Caleb, I'm sorry.
Making me feel bad. Making me remember my sins of children's past. All right.
Ebenezer Scrooge, I'm the sins of children's past. Another good band name. Sins of Children's Past.
That is.
What was the first
good
good band name?
Don't know. Must not have been that good.
Children of Bodom.
Oh man, there's a fairy hidden in the tunnel.
What about
this is
if we
Gruntilda's
called it-
sister, Brentilda. She raps at you.
She raps.
She
at
does.
you?
Grunty raps also. They're all spitting bars. There's bars all over this game.
Would you say it's similar to the DK rap
No, they don't
in Mario, Caleb?
Yeah. I'm packing up. That's enough Mario fucking talk for me, Jake. Do you want to see what happens?
Oh yeah, do you want to see the spank material that gets created when you quit the game?
If you quit the game, they say you gave up. You gave up. And then if you want to go have Easter dinner with your family, you want to put the game down, play later, it means you're done. Your sister's fucked.
Wait. If you save and quit,
It shows
lose?
you with the bad ending, yep. So you
But-
should never save and quit.
But check it out though.
Check out the honkers.
Oh,
Check out the silky thighs on this bodacious
damn.
bumpin', tight goyle.
God, I love when a woman's skin is just the color of like when you leave butter in the fridge for too long and it gets that bluish green, just outer, like that glowing mold, you know, that looks radioactive almost.
Glowed.
The ideal woman.
Yes,
Yeah.
of
I was
course.
gonna say this is the spank material.
Yeah,
that gets
like-
created.
BBW.
Like, I would love to meet a woman that doesn't have fingers. All of her fingers are fused together into a kind of like an oven mitt
Yes, two mitts. I
she
like
could-
mitts.
that she could just cradle my jaw in when we kiss. I think that'd be really
Game over.
nice.
You
You
want to
lose.
date a lobster boy?
Yeah, you know,
At the end of
Yeah.
the day,
at the end of the day, I want to date a lobster boy.